Hello, this is August 1st. Today's August 1st, and this is my monthly update. I figure I'll get it done now before I start cutting things down. Start off with my peas, no blossoms yet. And then I realized, where I messed up at is that I should have planted the peas at the same time I planted my snow peas, because I'm in the Northeast, it's straight through. So now I waited till after my peas were in this container, my snow peas were in these containers. And I went ahead and planted the peas after the snow peas. I should plant them in another container at the same time, or a little bit after. So now it's August 1st and I have no blossoms at all. And if I have another month or maybe 6 weeks, 7 weeks. If I don't have blossom, then I'm not gonna get a lot. I will get a crop, but it won't be long before cold air comes in. My Blackberry, I guess I didn't realize this was so far under the ledge that it didn't get a lot of rain. At least that's my assumption, that I didn't water a lot of here because I thought it was rain, we'd get water. But normally from here, this is my raspberry, my tall thornless raspberry. And normally over here you have to, from this side you have to water. This is on the ledge, it doesn't get water. And I watered it, but I didn't do this because I thought this was out far enough, but I guess not. So now I know better. Anyway, my blackberry, I had a lot of blackberries this year. And they're like tart sweet. I was surprised, but I enjoyed them. And I had a lot of raspberries too. So the raspberries done for now. I'm not sure if this is a repeat or not. I guess I'll find out. And my fig tree, which I was so disappointed. I thought early in the spring we had figs on it. I thought that was it, because the squirrel got them. And my surprise of all surprises, they came back crop. I have figs everywhere. All of these have figs under them. I have 3 with netting, protecting from the squirrel. At least I get something. But these down here, I did not protect. So I'm just gonna wait and see what happens, if squirrels get them or not. And of course I have okra everywhere. I don't know where the seeds came from. Seeds are planted that didn't come up, and they came up. So I have a lot of okras. Oh, excuse me. And of course, I have some radishes in here that they all went to seed, and I have beets, 1 or 2 beets coming up, and I have carrots. So I might get these in time for the fall, but that's about it. Tomatoes. I had a lot of tomatoes here. Look at this little tree. This little tree came from the inside. I don't know if you remember the videos out of the inside. These came from the inside. And unfortunately, I've lost a few on the ground, which I pick them and throw them in the mulch, or just throw them in one of my containers so they'll come up next year. Because we were doing some moving stuff around, and everything brushed against this. So I didn't get a chance to get these before. And of course, when my fig tree got not blown off here, right on top of everything here, the grapevine, everything went this way. And I haven't had a chance to fix them back. So I said, let me do this video, and then I'm going to start redo these grapevine trees and rearrange things. I have to, because everything is getting crowded in this spot right here now. Keep on moving. Calaloo. My mom loved these, and I have some in the back. I think the ones in the back are colored. They're called amaranth. So I'm going to cut these bad boys. As soon as I finish my videos, I'm going to cut some more. I have another grapevine back here. Like I said, when I put these in this corner, they were small. And I guess I forgot. They're going to spread. And they have spread. Look here. So I'm going to have to take it off the balcony over there also and rearrange it in a different way. So it doesn't take up so much space. The eggplant is way behind schedule, but I think all these things grew up, all this. Everybody's growing up now, blocking out the sun. So I'm going to have to do some rearranging so everybody gets sun. And my time is losing this mind. Look here, it's beautiful. All this stuff came out of the garage, so I have to get rid of everything. Look at the time, it's losing its mind. And I love it. And I already cut, like 3 times already I've cut. Peppers in the back. And I can't tell you the name of these peppers because some of them is my mother's, some is mine, and I lost a lot of labels. I know these are going to be hot peppers though. I can tell by the leaves. These are hot peppers. That's all I know. This one, I had it turned burgundy, then it turned to red. And I picked one earlier. It's hot. Every year my tomatoes, I keep forgetting the name of this tomato, but like I said, I have the seeds, and suppose this packet's finished, I would never buy them again because they die real fast. More tomatoes in the background. Those right now, the best crop we have are the yellow tomatoes, and they are sweet. Okay, we have more right here. I'm not sure what these are now. So I'm going to pick all this as I finish this video. I have more carrots right here, last of my carrots. So I'm going to pull them all and plant something else in there. Had a red onion in here. So this is a red onion. Went to seeds. So I'm going to get these, collect these. And also I have more seeds. I'm going to collect more seeds. And I'm going to cut all these tomatoes. Like I said, for some reason, a lot of my tomatoes, there's one brand I know. This one I know, every year does the same thing to me, but I'm not sure what happened to this one right here. We have more calaloo and okra. Like I said, there's okra coming everywhere. I had the sunflower, look at it. Can you see it all the way up there? I can't straighten it up because we had the wind that came through that took down the fig tree. It's like that permanently, which is fine, but I'm worried that the squirrel is gonna come for it. And for them to get that, they're gonna have to go through all the rest of my stuff, and they do go through all the rest of the stuff. I have another grapevine right here. Trust me, I didn't know one of those grapevines was gonna come. I thought it was dead. So I bought another grapevine here, and it was just a little piece of twig. It was just a little thing right here. I thought it was dead, and he just like lost his mind. Look here, and I think this is a Thompson. So I planted this 27 March 2020. So yeah, Thompson Seedless. So this one came, and the one that I did not expect was this one. This big guy right here. I'm shocked because it was just tiny little twig right here, and I just stuck it. Look at the size of the container. I just stuck it in here because I thought it was dead. I didn't think he'd survive. But look here. It came up and it's doing great. So let me keep going. If not, I'll be out here all day. And I don't want this to be so long. I'm going to do this more than one pieces anyway, more like 2 or 3. I bought this tiny little flower, and look, it's expanding. And maybe I should have kept it in the house. When I bought it, I was going to put it in the house, but I'm put it out here, and yeah, it's doing great out here. But I don't think I'm going to bring it inside the house. I'm going to leave it out this year, winter, hopefully survive. More flowers. And like I said, I already touched on the okras, and I think these are garlic chives. Yeah, I bought one a long time ago, and they just keep coming back year after year. I have some beets are finally coming up. I don't know if they're gonna do anything at the bottom or not. Pepper, this my hot pepper, habanero, and it's hot. The raccoons or the squirrel were eating on it. See that? So I just left these on here, but the others are ready. So I'm gonna be picking the others today also. Oops. I'm gonna be picking the others today also. I have 4 on here. 2 raccoons or squirrel ate, so I have 2 more to pick. And there's more on here, so I'll have some. Peas. These peas, I just stuck them in here. I found the seeds somewhere. I stuck them in there just to, rest them. And look what happened. They got away from me. So I got to figure out I'm going to do these because I can't move them now. So I just have to figure where I'm going to put them. And more calaloo, of course. And it's just like they're just kicking in. I have a few lettuce left over, and I have more beets coming up. And of course, there is always weed. No matter what you do. Oh, these bad boys. I broke it off down here. I need to get the whole root out. Yeah, more weed. And tomatoes, of course. And this is the kind, this is a tomato that I do not have a lot of luck with. See, as soon as they come up, and then they just start to. So I'm going to pick these and snip this thing off. And like I said, as soon as the seeds are finished, I will not be growing this brand again. More tomatoes over here, and more tomatoes. I have a lot of tomatoes. Finally, colored other than just yellow. I also have a last carrot over here I'm going to get also. And put something else in the container, I'm not sure. Of course, my color greens right here, beautiful. Look at that. It's all protected with my net, my webbing. Like I said before, someone was trying to help me and messed up the top, but I fixed it. So everybody's good and they're doing good. Look at my sweet potatoes. My mother loves sweet potatoes. I grew these just for her. 2 containers. I have one right here with wire around it. I was trying to keep them separate, but you know, it got away from me, so they all just combine it themselves. I'm just going to leave them there and let them do their thing. Right here, the other one. Peas. I'm not sure what peas these are. I'm sure one time I had them labeled. But peas. A lot of peas. So, and look here. I have peas. I never see these, tell you the truth. That's how, I don't know what's going on with this. You know, there's another one underneath this. So I guess I'm going to leave these and see what happened. Tell my mom to come by and check them out. Maybe she want to pick them. It's up to her if she want to pick them or not. I grew most of the peas for her. Okay, over here is my water. I'm catching water. More peas in the corner. Run right up there. And next is the hot pepper. This pepper is cayenne. Anyway, I have a label. I bought this one. Hot cayenne. And man, does it have pepper on it. Check this out. I'm going to dry these bad boy this year. A lot. And I'm not showing me the plants I have. Hopefully just one because, oh, it's 2 plants in the container. Okay, so I guess I put them in the container. I forgot what these are called. My mother had a name for them. She said, you cook them? I forgot the name of it. She said, don't throw them away. Don't throw them away. Keep them for me and give them to me. So when I cut them later and give them to her. Strawberries, of course, which season's finished. Oh, look, I already passed these. So, oh, dry, cool. 2 of them is dry, so. We have cucumbers. I picked a lot from this and it's still going. Still got blossoms on there. And it's running over here now. I also have something in here. I'm not sure it's a melon or what that is. Or whatever it is, it's running. And it's not a cucumber. Because I had some stuff planted, but everything died. So imagine my surprise when this died back. I saw that coming up. And we have tomatoes back here. Mint, more calaloo, and I'm not really sure what this one is. Purple Russian. Okay. Purple Russian, 28th February. That's when I planted the seed. So that's Purple Russian. At least that's what the label said. I have to transplant some of these out because this container is too small. So I have a container I'm going to put some in. Just haven't got around to it yet. And of course, every year I have onions in this box. And I always have a lettuce seed that comes up. Lettuce goes to seed, and every year a volunteer comes up. I'll get seed from this. Radishes. I stuck some radish in here this year, which was not good because they went straight to seed. That's this colored in the corner, which I'm just going to get the seeds and chop it down and throw it in the mulch. I had the squash here. Remember those? I had the tomato stuck in there because it broke off and it's coming up. More potatoes. Like I said, these are, I think they're called batatas. Yeah, same as the other one down there. My mom just started one root and it came up and I just planted them in here. Mint, mint, and mint. Her favorite thing to drink. So there's mint and there's 4 o'clock in the background. And of course, every year the 4 o'clock seeds end up in the mint container and I have to pull them out. Throw them over there, or plant them over there, and they come up. A sunflower. Look here. And this one is in the mint box. Okay. It's in the mint box. So, but I'm going to leave it there. And of course, we have these right here. These things are tall. I'm not sure where they came from. They just pop up. Seeds. Sunflower pop up everywhere. I don't know where they came from. More tomatoes. These are the ones, the first one to ripe. And they are sweet. More mint. And this one, I think someone, one of my mom's friend gave it to me when she saw me down the block, and I planted it for her last year. It didn't do anything. This year, it's exploding. And of course, there's always calaloo seeds in there and a tomato. So I had something in this container when I planted. I just stuck in the container. And I was going to move it. But of course, today's August. She gave it to me last year, and it's still in the container. So I'm going to leave it in the container. And this box right here, I had radish and beets. The beets didn't survive. The radish went to seeds. As you can see, there's some plants still here. You know, there's plants of the radish still here. And then other things just taking over the box. My asparagus. I had asparagus this year. And I allowed these to go to seed. I think I had another video out. This one's the last one that just came up, I think, a week ago or so. And I'm like, look at that. We still get asparagus in July. I allowed it to go to seed because, you know, it's in a 30-gallon container and I want them to survive for at least a couple more years. My other squash that died, I thought it was trying to come back, but I guess not. So that's that. I'll plant something else in here this year. The other squash there also. Tomatoes. I don't know how I end up with all these yellow tomatoes, but I'm not complaining because they are sweet. My water, I had a lid on this. The raccoons knocked it off, so this is gonna go to the 4 o'clock this afternoon. When I finish here, just go to the 4 o'clock because we had rain yesterday, and this didn't get a lot, but this side caught a lot. So this goes to 4 o'clock, and then I have to find a better lid for it to keep the raccoons out of it. And of course, I have another 30-gallon container over here for water with screens. And this big guy, my brother gave to me. Look at it. And screens on the top for water, keep mosquitoes out. I have this melon right here. I'm not sure which one it is. Some sort of melon that I planted in the container, but I lost the label, of course. There, look here. I lost the label. So I'm just let it run and knock itself out, because in this corner I'm not messing with it. I'm just leaving it. All my squash died over here, so empty containers. And of course everything is calaloo, we call it volunteers, because the seeds go everywhere. Peppers, look here. These are my mom's peppers. I can tell you that they weren't mine. I'm not sure what this is, but I guess this one got a so I'm gonna come and get some more calaloo out of these. Oh, that's a tomato. I mean, just a pepper. But I'm gonna get these little guys out because they're not gonna do anything. Just gonna get hard. Free up the space. I emptied. There were a lot of calaloo in here too last week. I'd say I took them out. So all these went to seed now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all of these out today. So the pepper have the container by themselves. And I have two kind of pepper. I'm not sure what kind of pepper that is. The big guy. Can you see that big guy in here? Here. I'm not sure what kind of pepper this is. And we have all these, like I said, no label, because my mother's peppers. Look at the amaranth. It is beautiful. Look at that. I'm going to cut some of these today, but let me get the video first. Anyway, I'm on this side of the yard first. Let's finish over here. All this radish I planted over here went to seed. Everything went to seed. So I just have seed again, and in here everything went to seed again. And I have a lot of stuff coming up now with what do you call those, mustard greens. All those mustard greens, look at all those seeds. All this is mustard green, and the wind that came through, everything got blown off. I have seeds, so I don't need more seeds, but I still let them stay there. So now everything is in here. This container is going to be full. I'm going to see what happened in the fall. Just I know in the spring, do not plant greens in here because it does not come out. I have kale and broccoli, all that's only this. I don't know what this is. Only this one came out. I'm gonna say I don't know what this is. Slow down. Okay, this is the only thing that came out of all this right here. Okay, and I don't think this is a broccoli, so it has to be what? Is this a collard? I don't even know. But I know the sign says broccoli over there and kale. I know this is not a kale. Okay, so I guess in time this one said broccoli. But I don't think this is a broccoli. But I had a lot of other stuff in it. I also had a Napa cabbage. Didn't come out. What's this right here? This was spinach. Didn't get any spinach either. And I had a color green. This tag was a color green tab. So anyway, we see what comes out of this. And how much make it before the winter. And more pepper. And something ate this tomato down to the bulb. Look here, it ate it down. So all I have left is the nub. More calaloo. All these mustard radish went to seed on me. and mustard. So I just left the seed there because I have enough. And here's what I was talking about, the melon. There's another one. Anyway, this is part 1. This is a long video. This is part 1. So let me stop this and start part 2. See you on the next video.